If you're looking for a new decor piece that definitely looks high-end but doesn't have that high-end price tag, then I have the perfect tutorial for you today. Hi, my name is Shannon. Welcome to my channel, The Daily DIYer. Here you'll find tons of ideas and DIYs on how to create your own home decor while still staying on a budget. Recently, I came across this beautiful home decor wall art piece with a pretty big high price tag on it. But today, with the help of some Dollar Tree supplies, we're gonna make this for a fraction of the cost. So let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, so first of all, just ignore the background humming noise as I have my fan and my air conditioner going because it is pretty warm on this August day. And I didn't quite get my studio cooled down quick enough for me to come out here and craft. You definitely want to be comfortable when you're crafting. So I have those going. And now on to supplies. So this is the one item that is not from Dollar Tree. They are wood circle plaques from Hobby Lobby. They are $2.99 and you get 4 in a pack. So these are less than $1 each. Even cheaper if you use your coupon on one of these. So we just need one. And then we have wreaths from Dollar Tree. So this is one of their big, giant 18-inch sizes. I saw these when they first came out. I grabbed several because I knew these were going to come in handy. And today is the first time I'm actually using one, so I'm excited about that. These are their little bitty ones. So they come in a pack of 2. We're only going to need one of those. And I also have some dowel rods from Dollar Tree as well. So I wanted to show you the basic setup of our compass. So I have the big 18-inch size wreath. We're going to have the smaller 8-inch size wreath. And then our wood disc is going to be in the middle. And we're actually going to flip this guy upside down. And you'll see as we're putting this together why it is upside down. But the first thing we need to do is cut down our dowel rods. We're basically going to cut these in half. Mine are 12 inches long. We're going to cut them into 2 6-inch lengths. I'm going to do that with my handsaw and my miter box. I will link this down in the description box. You can find these on Amazon for like 10, 12 bucks. They're really, really inexpensive. Kind of one of those staple pieces I have in my craft stash, especially when it comes to small little projects like this where you need to cut something small. So that's what I'm going to start with first. And now we need to insert our dowel rods into this wooden disc. I'm going to use my drill and a 1/4-inch drill bit on here. I will also link this down in the description box to the one that I have on Amazon. And what I'm going to do is just mark, like, think of this as a clock. So we have 12, 3, 6, and 9. Those are the 3 or the 4 spots I need to mark with my pencil and a ruler. And then I'm going to drill into the side. So there's like a bottom thicker lip on this. That is where we're going to drill into at those marks. So you will have 4 holes in your disc total. Alright, so I used some wood glue that I had here in those holes that I drilled and then inserted the dowel rods. And then I checked with my ruler to make sure they were all sticking out the same length because sometimes you drill your holes at different depths and you want all of your dowel rods to be the same length. And now we're going to assemble this. You're going to need your big and small wreath and your wooden piece. I'm going to use my Total Tech adhesive to piece it all together. This is a construction grade adhesive, so it takes about an hour for it to quote unquote dry, and then it takes another 24 hours for it to cure. So we'll be able to work with this in about an hour, but it's going to take 24 hours for it to cure all the way. But that also means that it's going to be super strong whenever we're completely done with it. So you might want to wait a day or so before you actually use this piece. But then you'll have a nice strong piece when it's finished. So what I'm going to do is we have our wooden piece flipped upside down. So this is the side we drew on. We're going to flip that upside down. That is going to be our top, even though it's the bottom right now. We're going to lay this big wreath on top of it. We want to make sure these little lines here actually kind of help line it all up. So there's these crossbars in there. We're going to put our dowel rods on each one of those, add some glue, and then we're going to also do that with our smaller wreath in the middle, add some glue at those connection spots. So we're just going to leave that sit for an hour and come back and work on that later. And while that's drying, we're going to work on the letters. So we need north, south, east, and west. These are poster stickers from Dollar Tree, and I want to use them on our compass. So of course I can't just stick stickers on there, so I have some of this stiff felt. I'm going to stick them on here and cut them out. I'm worried they're going to peel off the felt though, so I have a glue stick. I'm just going to add some glue onto the back of the letters, stick them down, that way they'll stay a little bit more permanently. And once those are dry, then I'll take my scissors. I'm going to add my letters with my hot glue gun onto each one of those points. Compasses are meant to help point us and guide us in our direction, and whatever direction you are headed in your life, I hope that you are also spreading light and love along the way. I want to thank you all so much for joining me for this tutorial. It was definitely a fun one. Please give it a thumbs up for me. If you haven't yet, click the subscribe button and I'll have even more look for less DIYs popping up on your screen that you can check out next. Thanks so much again, and I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.